Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to the Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing the new Red Dragon Luke Humphries darts, so let's check them out. I'm reviewing the 23g version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 21g in steel tip and 20g in soft tip, and the retail for £49.90. So the darts come in this Red Dragon Luke Humphries cardboard packaging. Inside there's a foam inlay holding the darts in place, and they come supplied with the Nitro Tech stems in medium and a set of the Cool Hand Stack hardcore standard shape flights. So the dart's fitted with a black coated point, and it's a kind of a torpedo style. You got the wider front half and then a gentle taper on the rear, slight taper on the nose, and it's a mix of grip styles. You got thin rings and grooves at the front with the blue coating in the grooves. Around the middle you've got these wide bands, again blue coating in the grooves, but the bands look as if they've got some kind of matte finish to them. Actually feels quite nice, that grip there. And on the rear half it's a gold titanium coating, but it's got a kind of a very fine, almost like a knife edge micro grip. And the comb supplied with the Nitro Tech blue and black medium stems and the Cool Hand hardcore standard shape flights. So at the very front of the barrel you've got a slight taper, then you've got these very fine rings with the grooves in the blue PVD coating, and then a wide band, and then around the middle section you've got these wide bands again, but with the slightly wider square edged blue painted grooves. And these bands look to me as if they've had some kind of either a coating or a texture effect, like a sandblasting atomized grip. I don't think it mentioned that in the website, but that's what it looks like. And then as you get to the rear you've got a slightly tapered section with the Red Dragon logo, and then on the very end you've got this gold coloured section with a very fine kind of a wavy style grip, and then just a small smooth section on the very end. So that's the super close look at the Luke Humphries darts. And the darts fit with a black coat 27mm point. There's a small tapered front of 2.7mm, and you got a fine thin ring and groove grip that's 5.5mm. Then you've got this wide banded grip with the square cut grooves, that's 22.5mm. Some of the rings have got the atomized finished. On the rear you've got this tapered section with the gold tie coating, that's 11mm with a kind of a knife edge wavy grip. Then a small section on the end of 1.5mm, length 43.2mm, widest 7.3mm. $23.1 23.08 and 23.08. Full setup 25.05. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. It's mostly a low to low medium, but the rear section may be slightly above medium at 5.5. Ooh, I got a deflection off the flight on that one. Definitely got a nice front weighted feel. It's only a short dart like, so balance is rather nice. Treble 5 champion. there's another one that looked like it got a deflection. Looked as if it was going spot in the treble, but the only thing I probably have a reservation over, and it's only a very minor one, there's a little bit of grip on the rings at the front where I'm holding it, but I think maybe I would prefer that grip that's on the rear to also be on the front, because it's just a little bit more grippy, that rear section. But definitely a nice front weighted feel, definitely the kind of dart that I prefer. Well, that was really smooth through the air. Again, very smooth. Another one very smooth. It definitely flies smoother from that position than the front. I'm holding it on the grey atomized bands. And not a great deal of grip there, like, but there's a slightly dry feel and a very slight edginess from the grooves, but I think personally I could probably do with a little bit more grip. Treble 5 champion. Got a bit high on that one, but they all seem to be flying fairly smooth. Again, it's nice balance, but it's only a short dart again, and the chunky nature of the dart, I actually quite like that. Treble 5 again. I am treble 5 champion, like, so. But yeah, it feels quite nice to throw from there, but balance and everything, and the way it's flying through the air, nice and smooth. Just think I'd prefer a little bit more grip personally. But if you like that style of dart, I think it's a good spot to throw it from. Oh, don't believe that. I'm not going to say it. Oh, I nearly got another one in. I am getting a bit of, well, quite a lot of spin actually, and a little bit of fishtailing from that rear section, but in terms of the grip, definitely feels the nicest spot on the dart for grip. If you like a decent amount of grip, it's probably maybe, I don't know, maybe medium to just slightly above medium, but it does get a bit thinner there, so see that, I knew that'd happen. Treble 5. So I think in terms of thickness, I prefer the other part of the dart. I think it might have been a fluke, that first one. I think it depends how I throw that. If I don't draw back as far, that happens. So there you go. Definitely fine for rear grippers. But I think for me as a front gripper, I quite like the feel of the dart and the balance and the way it flies. I just wish there was a little bit more grip there. Middle grippers, again, fine, and it should be fine for rear grippers. It all just depends if you like that kind of slightly front weighted short barrel style. Well, there you go. That's the Red Dragons Luke Humphries darts. Cool Hand Luke. That was a great film, that, wasn't it? Paul Newman, and who's the other one? George somebody, forgot his name. But yeah, very nice dart. It kind of reminds me of like a mutation between the John Law darts and the Steve Beaton darts. It's kind of like some kind of mixture of that, but nice balance. And I think for front grippers, definitely nice, and again middle grippers, and definitely fine for rear grippers as well. But rear grippers are the ones that are probably getting the best for the grip. For me personally, I'd prefer if there was a little bit more grip at the front, but like I said, I like the feel and the balance of it and the slightly chunky nature. It's kind of dart that I prefer actually. So I'll leave you in the gallery so you can have a closer look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.